Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be reviewing patch 11.11 notes, and, well, in my opinion, this is the best patch ever, because they're buffing two of my favorite champions, Azir and Ryze. And let's get right into this shit, man. Holy, this is gonna be fun. So this Ryze buff is actually crazy. You guys might not think it's much, but holy crap! 12 HP per level, guys. Do you know how much tankier Ryze is gonna be with that? Oh my god, this is really nuts. Especially because I think, personally, the phase rush nerf didn't do all that much to Ryze, because in high, low, and challenger, and in like competitive, LCS, all that, you're not gonna fight every 15 seconds. You're usually gonna fight every 30 seconds. So that phase rush nerf from last patch, it doesn't fucking matter, man. So this durability buff, like 12 HP per level, by level 18, you're gonna have, I don't know, like probably around like 200 extra health, something like that. And that is worth like around 400 gold. So you're just getting free gold value. And coupled with Everfrost, you're going to be so tanky. I'm going to go back to spamming Ryze next patch, boys. Holy crap, this champion is going to be so strong. Yeah, and then we're going to go to my second favorite champion, Azir. The Q mana cost is down. In my opinion, this opens up the option to go cheap shot and domination, because you're not as mana hungry. So yeah, Azir laning is going to be a bit more oppressive. I'm enjoying this. This is very fun. I'm liking it, man. And then I guess we'll go into the nerfs and other stuff, other champions, but those two champions, oh boy, I'm going to have fun this patch. Alright, so Elise, AP ratio nerfed to her Q. So spider form, wait, passive. Spider form on hit damage ratio. Basically, her jungle clear is going to be slower. I don't know why they did that. She's not really that strong in meta right now. So yeah. Ezreal buff, just gonna make him a little bit tankier in lane, 2 more armor, and then more health regen so he can sustain better. Graves buff, pretty decent, 1 more 80 per level, so by late game he'll have 17 extra 80. Not gonna make him OP, but it's kinda nice. I don't know why they're doing this to Hecarim, so they're buffing his 80 ratios a bit, which I don't think really matters, because this champion is kinda dead after they gutted all of his other numbers, and then Turbo Chem Tank and all that. Once they gutted this tank build, I don't know. I don't think this champ will come back. Lee Sin nerf. Okay, so Lee Sin has been very popular in the solo lane because of his E wave clear. It's going to be 9 seconds instead of 8 seconds now, but I don't think this will necessarily make him leave the meta that much, because his wave clear is still pretty nice. It's still pretty busted, so I don't think this is going to change too much. I think Lee Sin will still be meta. Yeah, he's still strong. So they're nerfing Leona's damage a little, base damage, so 15 less by late game. They're gonna transition Master Yi's damage from Q ratio, it only has 90% instead of 100% now, into true damage, so he gets 10 more flat true damage. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I guess it's kind of nice for Yi players. He does true damage, so there's that. They're nerfing Morgana jungle, so this is basically going to be... So Morgana jungle has been popping up, like, everywhere. Pro play, solo queue, all that. So they're nerfing her clear. I don't know if this kills her jungle, but it's definitely a lot slower than before. Because 30% reduced damage is kind of big. But I think we can still see her being viable. Alright, now they're doing something weird with the jungle again, man. They're fucking adding in Nautilus jungle. His E will now do 150% increased damage against monsters. I have no clue how this is gonna work out, because we're just gonna have to let time tell. Maybe people start playing Nautilus in the jungle. Maybe not. We'll see. I think it might be decent, though. I think, yeah, keep an eye out on Nautilus, guys. I think this has the potential to be viable in the jungle. Or maybe it doesn't do anything, like Darius jungle buff. Who knows? We don't know. So they're nerfing Kiana's move speed whenever she is near an element, so they're nerfing her roaming aspect a little. Doesn't do too much, her damage is still pretty busted. They're nerfing Rumble jungle clear, so 40 less on-hit cap damage. So Rumble jungle takes a hit as well, so Rumble and Morgana, both nerfed. And then they are trying to add a new jungler, Nautilus. We'll see how that all unfolds. We'll see. Okay, they're changing Senna a decent amount. They're basically adding ratios, reducing the range she gets by 5 per stack. She now has a healing ratio that is affected by lethality. Then she gets more move speed from her E if she has AP. And then her ulti does 70% AP damage. I'm not too sure what this change really does, but we'll go back to Senna later when we cover an item. It's a Wardstone item later. Seraphine, they're just buffing her shield. It shields more and it shields her allies more, both herself and her allies. Oh yeah, just a Seraphine buff. AP Shaco nerf, just does less damage overall, has less ratio. Singed quality of life buff, lower cooldown on his fling. This is pretty significant, but I don't really have too much of an opinion on Singed top because I think there's just too many broken champions right now, like Lee Sin, Viego, Gwen, you know. Teemo, body life, 3 seconds less cooldown in his W, move quick. I don't really know what this is for, but I guess rejoice, Teemo players, you got a buff. 2% AD ratio nerf on Urgot late game, so it scales. So yeah, doesn't really do too much, I think. Maybe it's a little significant, but not that much. Okay, and then they're changing a bunch of tank items. Nerfing Bramblevis, 5 less armor, and then it also doesn't scale off of your bonus armor, so it's just gonna do flat damage. They're changing Warmogs. If you have 1100 bonus health, you get the healing passive where you just heal, regen a shit ton. Maybe it's good on Scion, who knows. We're changing how Wardens, Randuins, and Frozen Heart work. So, rock solid damage reduction. What this means is it used to reduce basic attack damage by 0.5% of max health, but now they're doing 7 base, or actually 5 for some of these, plus percentage of max health. So they're incentivizing tanks to build this over bruisers, such as like Irelia that would build Randuins, you know? And before you guys fucking ask me, please, no Frozen Heart on Ryze. Please don't ask me. Ryze does not build Frozen Heart, guys. This buff will not do anything for Ryze. Please. Please, man. Do not ask me. It's not good. Buff for Moonstone Renewer. So you get up to 30% more heal and shield power instead of just 20% cap. Buff to Black Cleaver. It can reduce up to 30% armor instead of 24% at 6 stacks. Kind of nice, I guess. They're buffing Divine Sunder by quite a amount, so 2% more in max target damage. And then they're actually making the healing a lot bigger for both sides, both melee and ranged. Pretty significant, I'd say. Maybe split push meta comes back. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? I know this item has been quite underused recently. Right, and we got Frostfire Gauntlet. So basically, they're nerfing the slow for ranged champions, essentially. Yeah, it's just a nerf for ranged champions. Because champions like Fasting Senna would build this, and it's pretty strong. Okay, they're buffing Staff of Flowing Water. Every time you heal or shield an ally, it gives them 25 base AP and up to 45 base AP, instead of just 20 to 40. So I guess that's kind of nice. Serpent's Fang buff for ranged users. Ranged users can reduce shields by 35% instead of 25%. And for a frame of reference, melees reduce it by 50%. So still really strong in melees. Maybe it's a bit more viable on ranged champions now, I guess. Alright. And this new item, or well, it's not a new item, it's a very underused item. I'm pretty sure 90% of the player base doesn't even know this item exists. So, they're changing a lot to this item. So you can store up to 3 control wards, 3 pinks. Limit is usually 2, but it's gonna be 3 now. And then it automatically upgrades into this thing if you have this spot. So 1.1k gold. Once you get this thing, it's gonna give you this. This is the important part. So Vigilant Wardstone now increases ability power. Okay, AP, ability haste, CDR, bonus attack damage, pretty big, and bonus health by 12%. That's a lot of stats, guys. That is a lot of stats. We'll see if this item starts being popular or not. But most supports don't really care too much about stats like this. Maybe Senna, Fasting Senna might. So maybe that's viable. Who knows? Halo Blades nerf. The cooldown is 4 seconds longer. It's going from 8 seconds to 12 seconds. So pretty significant on champions like Tristana, Kai'Sa. I mean, that's actually the only two I can think of. So yeah, so pretty significant nerf for those champions. And then Biscuit Delivery nerf, they are making it so basically if you sell to the shop, you used to get 30 gold back, and it also increased your mana by 50, your max mana. Now it only gives you 5 gold, so you're incentivized to actually use them in lane instead of just selling them to the shopkeeper. But I think Biscuit will still be useful in a lot of matchups mid lane, so I think it's still a good rune. You just don't get extra gold anymore out of it. Look at some skins. They're doing Project skin line again. Silas Prestige, pretty good. Project Senna, Project Renekton, Project Sejuani, Mordekaiser, and Varus. I'd say I'm most hyped for the Silas, but I don't really buy skins, and here's how they look in game, guys. Anyways, I think that is it for the patch review. I'm very excited to play Ryze this patch. He's going to be very strong and very tanky. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.